Hello everyone, Tashi here and welcome to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we are looking at the next chapter of your career. Now I am going to do 3 different phases for you to choose from today. The first phase is simply viewing the back of the deck here, as you can see. The second phase, I'll add crystals for you to choose from. And the third phase, we'll take a look at one card from each deck. So if you prefer to choose by simply viewing the back of the deck, then now is the time to pause the video to see what group you feel guided to. As you can see, you have 4 options here. Group 1 is the Light Seers Tarot deck. Group 2 is this old deck. This deck doesn't actually have a name on the box. It's very old, but I love it. Group 3, we have the Mermaid Tarot deck, and Group 4 is the Mystical Moments Tarot deck. You'll have to excuse my tacky nails today. I've been doing home renovations, so if you notice some cheap nails, I'm trying to cover up the messy hands from all my home renos. But yeah, so those are your tarot deck options. This video was requested a few weeks ago from a viewer in my What Secret is Being Hidden from You video. So I've got a secrets being hidden video that was published a couple of weeks ago. If you're interested in watching that video, I'll link it below in the description. But this topic was requested, this career topic was requested. So if you have any more requests around what kind of readings you would like, please comment below. I'm always looking for ideas. But I'm going to pop some crystals on now. So these are your crystals. Group 1, we have black tourmaline. Group 2, we have selenite. Group 3, we have amazonite. And group 4, we have the porkstone crystal. Now we are going to take a look at one card from each deck to see if that helps you feel intuitively drawn to your group. I've chosen the 10 of Pentacles because that seemed appropriate. So group 1, we have the black tourmaline and this card. Group 2, we have the selenite and this card. Group 3, the amazonite and this card. And group 4, the porkstone crystal and this card. So those are your options. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. Take your time choosing and pause the video if you need. Sometimes I'm immediately drawn to a group, and other times I need to pause the video and really scan each pile. Once you've felt guided to your group, you can get to your reading by clicking the chapters at the bottom of the screen or scrolling down to the description box below and clicking the link. And I'll see you in your reading. Hello Group 1. If you chose this deck and the black tourmaline, then this will be your tarot reading on the next chapter of your life. I'll be getting your tarot cards in just a moment, but first we'll take a look at your pre-shuffled oracle cards here. So you have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacles. The Universe. You actually got an extra Threads of Fate card fall out. So there was only 2 intended, but you got 3. You got the Seeker and Share Wisdom. You also got Watermelon Tourmaline. Stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest. recharge and revive. Okay. Interesting, you got the watermelon tourmaline crystal angels card, and you were attracted to the black tourmaline here. Tourmaline may benefit you right now, group 1. Black tourmaline helps to protect from any negative energy, and watermelon tourmaline helps soothe. It helps the heart chakra. Helps you let go of any resentment. So it may be worth looking up those crystals. The universe is guiding you at this time, I feel, towards the next chapter of your career, group 1. I'm sensing with this card coming up that this next chapter in your career is important. You see the hand here. The hand is with all the strings coming off it, down to what appears to be the earth. I'm feeling the universe or your guides are leaving you signs, group 1. They're leaving you signs in relation to this next chapter of your career, to start making note. So there's this message here about starting to make note of reoccurring experiences or reoccurring numbers. Really start trying to pay attention to any signs that are being left for you, because I'm feeling strongly here the universe is trying to leave you some kind of message in relation to your career. It's interesting you got Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacles, and the watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Currently, you do need a de-stress, rest, and recharge, group 1. You may have recently felt like you have quite a lot on your plate. Work or home life may be really draining you, really running you ragged. And I'm feeling there's need here to slow down and look after your mind and body, rest and recharge. I'm feeling intuitively here that once you rest, once you take some time and rest, an idea will come to you in relation to your career or how you make money. Do you see this person here holding the light? An idea will come to you in relation to your career or how you make money, I feel, with this person holding the light, and there's another person behind them. This other person could represent your spirit guide or even someone in the 3D helping you. For some, you may, you may rest and then realize, oh, I should, like you may be realizing, oh, I should ask so-and-so if they want to run with this idea. Or I should ask so-and-so if they have any ideas on how I can launch this project or apply for this job. I'm feeling once you slow down and rest, you are going to have this light bulb moment. You are going to pick up on the messages the universe is leaving you. You've also got seeker and share wisdom here. The next chapter of your career, group 1, is going to involve not only seeking more knowledge on a subject or passion. You have a passion that something you feel passionate about, but then sharing the knowledge with others in some way. There's this message here around you becoming very educated on a topic and others coming to you either to learn from you or be guided by you, I feel. But let's get your tarot cards to get the bigger picture here. So what is group 1's current situation, please, Spirit? What is group 1's current situation? Nine of Wands, your current situation, you've been through it, group one. But I can also see with the Nine of Wands here that you are ready to face any challenges. You are ready. You are prepared to make a plan to move forward on something. I can see you are a fighter. You are a fighter. Got two cards here. The Magician and the Seven of Cups. This is representing your obstacles. Your obstacles in this next chapter of your career, confusion around something, too many options, too many thoughts going through your head, or being influenced by someone with their thoughts on what you should be doing in your career. You may be having trouble gaining all the information or on what you need, gaining that information, or gathering the materials you need together to get something off the ground. Or you have so much to do in this new path, on this new chapter, you're finding it hard to focus on just one thing with the Seven of Cups here. And then potential opportunities, please, Spirit. Potential opportunities in this next chapter. What opportunities are coming for group one in this next chapter, please? The Ten of Cups. I love that for you. Comfort and belonging. Comfort and belonging in your workplace. The full package, consistency, happiness. Happiness between you and your co-workers. And just feeling very content and happy. And then the next card is advice from Spirit. The Six of Cups. Interesting. The Six of Cups can be a sign of going back to the past. It can be a sign of nostalgia. It can be a sign of hometowns, your past life even. Spirit's advice around the next chapter of your career, I feel, is something around connecting with a thought, feeling, or idea you had when you were younger. It may be something you spoke to your parents about, or something one of your parents or siblings suggested to you. With the Six of Cups here. For those that doesn't resonate with, the Six of Cups could also simply be advice to look back at how far you've come in your career, your past work, and what you've been through. You've learned a lot of lessons, I feel, and these lessons will assist you in the next stage of your career. As I said, with the Nine of Wands representing your current energy, I can see you are a fighter, but you also feel worn out and drained, but you are very determined to move forward on something despite the obstacles being put in your path. The Magician and the Seven of Cups as your obstacles in this next chapter. The Magician is all about manifestation. As above, so below. The Magician is essentially about using all of the tools at your disposal and making your dreams come true. But this is in your obstacles, and combined with the Seven of Cups, I can see you're having trouble focusing on one thing. You're having trouble focusing. The Seven of Cups can be about having too many options, having too much to do, being confused, and sometimes it can be an indication of being stuck in some kind of illusion. So I do feel your obstacles in this next chapter of your career, group one, is around really projecting what you want. It's like you're projecting what you want, but not slowing down enough to actually educate yourself and act on it. not slowing down enough to pull all of your resources together and really focus on bringing that dream into reality rather than just thinking about it. We already know with the Nine of Wands that you are the type of person that is the king of overcoming obstacles. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. You are the king of overcoming obstacles, I feel. And just you press on and press on and press on. I'm feeling with the Rhino spirit coming up, this is a reminder to think outside the box in relation to how to overcome your obstacles in the next chapter of your career, Group 1. Magician and Seven of Cups. If you are having trouble focusing or having trouble pulling all the materials together that you need, then try think of another way to get around it. Set a clear intention and really focus on that intention. There's this message here about not smashing through this obstacle with the Rhino spirit here. Instead of running through it, think of an alternative and go around it. Maybe you can source your materials online somewhere it's not so expensive. Maybe you can find a free online course to become more educated on the topic or subject that you're feeling so passionate about. But there's something here about finding another way around your obstacles in this next chapter and trying to focus on one thing or a small amount of things rather than everything at once. You could start by cutting out what you don't need to focus on. What's that saying? There's a saying, focus is a matter of deciding what things you're not going to do. Focus is a matter of deciding what things you're not going to do. I can't remember who said that, but there's this need to remain focused in this next chapter. Don't let your rapid thoughts and growing to-do list get away from you. Don't let your brain stay up in the clouds too long and bring those ideas and thoughts down to reality. I'm hearing remain open to possibilities and the right options will appear to you. You will be guided with signs and synchronicities. What have we got at the back of the deck here? The Chariot. This next chapter of your career may mean moving towns for some, or I'm hearing travel for study. Some of you may find you need to travel to learn about something. The Seeker. You may find you need to travel to seek out that knowledge that you feel drawn to. I'm feeling with the Chariot here that when you find that thing, once you get past this Seven of Cups energy, the confusion, and your ambition in this next chapter of your career is going to get you very far. You will be very focused on making it essentially once you get clear on a few things. With the Chariot at the back here. But I do feel, as for right now, Spirit is asking you to slow down and rest so you can get your thoughts together. Watermelon tourmaline. The Seeker and share wisdom, the Seeker, share wisdom, and even the Ten of Cups are all related, I'm feeling. This next chapter is going to feel harmonious and like the place you're supposed to be with the Ten of Cups. You are going to feel at home and comfortable there, but you are going to feel like you're going to feel like you can grow and learn and you can share that knowledge with others, share wisdom. I'm feeling strongly that this next chapter of your career, Group 1, is going to mean teaching others in some way. This could be a literal teacher. It could be teaching others online about your passions and experiences, about what you've learned. It could be anything. But I do want to clarify this Ten of Cups here to get more of an idea about the opportunities coming to you in this next chapter. So Spirit, what's the Ten of Cups, please? What are these opportunities coming for group 1? Justice. Knight of Wands and the Hierophant. This opportunity is around being true and honest to yourself, justice. Following what feels right to you, what you feel called to. Having much success and respect from others. Sitting in a high position, I feel, or appearing like a boss to others, someone to look up to. And it's going to involve working with others in some way. 10 of Cups. Having a great workplace dynamic that feels like a family. This next chapter is going to involve learning from someone, some kind of expert, on something and sharing that knowledge with others. The Hierophant is all about gaining knowledge and learning from others, learning from experts. Which makes perfect sense. I'm feeling you'll constantly be learning and sharing that wisdom with others in this next chapter of your career, group 1. I'm feeling you are going to be someone that others go to for answers. You're going to be that knowledgeable expert further into the next chapter because you are going to be learning a lot and really gaining that knowledge base. 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups may also be advice from Spirit around giving and receiving without expectation in this next chapter. Learning the things you want to learn, sharing that knowledge with others without some kind of expectation. But I also feel there's something about remembering your family in this next chapter. Something about remembering your family. Destiny. It's not the stars. It's not in the stars, but in yourself. Seeking out that knowledge yourself and looking for those signs. Really connecting with your intuition, boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. So there is need to ensure you have those boundaries up. You don't need to be the yes person all the time. 9 of Wands. You don't need to push, push, push at all times. There's going to be harmony there and you need to seek out that harmony in this next chapter. That one wants to come out. Love to the moon and back. And doesn't that go perfectly with the 10 of Cups? I feel like this really is going to be a more harmonious time for you in your career. And this is a funny one to come out for your career, but there's this sense of harmony here. This sense of sharing. We've got the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So there is going to be an emotional level in this next chapter when it comes to your career. You're going to feel really emotionally attached. You're going to feel passionate about this next chapter, I feel. And we've got North Star. Hold your ground and shine bright and unwavering. Yes. Hold your ground. Be strong. Make sure you have the boundaries up that you need and then hold your ground. But that's what I have for you, group 1. The next chapter of your career is going to see you finding not only more harmony and success, but it's going to be in the direction you are meant to go. The universe is guiding you there. I feel strongly you'll be learning new skills in this next chapter that will then lead you to being the knowledgeable person everyone goes to for answers. But that's what I've got for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Hello, Group 2. If you chose this deck and the selenite crystal, then this will be your tarot reading on the next chapter of your career. We'll be getting your tarot cards in just a moment, but first we'll take a look at your pre-shuffled oracle cards here. So what have we got? Lizard Spirit, Dream the World into Being, Versatility, we've got Release, and Angelite. Spiritual or religious community, join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. I love that. Okay, so this next chapter of your career is going to involve releasing something. It's going to involve releasing something. I'm feeling this is likely the need to release the expectations of others in your life and expectations from yourself. Releasing the need to do what's expected of you, what you've grown up thinking you need to do and you need to accomplish in relation to your career. This next chapter is going to mean releasing much, I feel, Group 2. And I'm sensing your career in this next chapter is going to be a little left field, a little different than the younger you would anticipate. For some, a little different than the current you would anticipate. But I do feel for many that you know intuitively that you are meant for more than what you're currently doing. You've known in your gut, in your soul, that you were meant for more, meant for something else. You've got Dream the World into Being, Lizard Spirit. You are going to be at this stage in your next chapter where you are really going to allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to be inspired and really dream about what you want to do to make money and what will really serve you in relation to your career and what will hit you right in your soul, what will feel right. You'll be realizing you can do what brings you joy and you can go down a career path that inspires you, that, you know, that you'll feel passionate about with Lizard Spirit here. This next chapter is going to mean you following your heart, Group 2. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but that's what I'm seeing here. You'll be working on making your dream career or job a reality, I feel. This is going to mean having to embrace versatility. Really having to embrace that, adapting to this new way of making money and allocating time to bringing this dream into existence, really bringing this dream down to the 3D and embracing the ability to adapt and change when obstacles or challenges are put in your path. I'm feeling your next career chapter, Group 2, is going to be a huge shift for you from what you've done in the past, really going with what feels right to you rather than what's expected. You'll be connecting with like-minded people, I feel, with Angelite coming up. Connecting with like-minded people. I don't necessarily feel this career path will be spiritually related, although that may be the case for some, but I do feel you'll be connecting with like-minded people in this next chapter. You may be joining some kind of group or studying something you feel really passionate about. That will then really mean connecting with people on a level you likely haven't in the past. Angelite is a very calming crystal. It has a very soothing energy that helps with releasing any fear, which is perfect for you, I feel, in this next chapter. It may benefit you to get your hands on some Angelite. Selenite over here, the crystal you felt drawn to, selenite is very calming as well. It's good for healing. So I do feel that this next chapter will feel more soothing for your soul, and it will feel right to you. Of course, nothing comes without its challenges. Nothing comes without its challenges, but there is this sense of releasing something, feeling better about something, and really connecting with people on another level in this next chapter. But let's get your tarot cards here and find out the bigger picture. The first card is going to represent your current situation. Two cards here. We've got the, King of Wands reversed, and what is that? Is that the Ten of Wands? Yeah, the King of Wands reversed and the Ten of Wands for your current situation. You feel burdened by something, group 2. There's a heavy load currently for you in a career sense, or there's a heavy load for you and it's affecting your career. You may be dealing with a bully in the workplace or someone arrogant in the workplace that just makes the workplace harder to be, a harder place to be around. And what is the challenge coming in this next chapter? What challenges or obstacles will present themselves for group 2 in this next chapter, please, Spirit? That one wants to come out. The Hanged Man. A challenge in this next chapter is the Hanged Man. This will be an uncertain time for you. A lot of contemplating, I feel. A lot of contemplating, finding that versatility, and releasing. Releasing something. Releasing expectations. It's going to be a challenge along with this uncertainty, because this is going to be very different from what you've done in the past, I feel. And what opportunities are coming for group 2 in this next chapter, please, Spirit? What opportunities are coming? Queen of Pentacles. Yes, girl or boy, whoever, whatever you identify for as, rather. This next chapter will mean more independence. More independence for you. Bossing up, I'm hearing. Bossing up with the Queen of Pentacles here. And advice from Spirit for this next chapter. What advice do we have for you coming for this next chapter? This is an old deck, but it really feels like quite difficult to shuffle. King of Pentacles. You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. But the King is your advice. I'm feeling there's a need, given the King is your advice. The King and Queen of Pentacles is a sign of divine counterpart during this next chapter. Divine counterparts. For some, during this next chapter of your career, King and Queen of Pentacles showing up in your reading. You may be working with your partner in creating some kind of business, a family-run business that is a bit left field, that makes you both nervous, but feels so right in your soul. For others, you may be meeting your divine counterpart in this next chapter of your career. But given the king is your advice, I'm feeling there's this need for you to stand your ground, stand in your power and find that confidence. Don't let others sway you from going down that career path that feels right to you. The King of Pentacles is the stable and grounded king. He is the ultimate business owner, the ultimate manager, the ultimate boss man, because he's the King of Pentacles, of coins, of money. I'm feeling Spirit's advice in this next chapter of your career group 2 is to plan, plan, plan. Do your research, make lists, educate yourself as much as you can, and really make sure a solid and well thought out plan has been put together before jumping in. The King of Pentacles really draws on his confidence and is very ambitious, and that's why he's so successful. If people in his life were to come to him and question his idea or the path he's chosen, then he'd present them with facts, with research, and show them people that this is actually a tremendously lucrative and tangible opportunity, that this is a solid idea, even if it seems a little left field. So there is this message here to really do your research around this career path or new way to make money group 2 in this next chapter. And if anyone questions you and makes you feel the need to explain yourself, then show them you aren't silly, that you've really thought this out, and that it is in fact an incredible idea which is likely to be incredibly successful. I'm just now realizing you have the lizard spirit and versatility. The lizard spirit animal is very versatile. Lizards are versatile, adaptable, and imaginative. They symbolize growth and trying something new, approaching situations with a positive mindset and a fresh perspective. The lizard is a survivor. So there is this message here, group 2, to really trust your instinct during the next chapter of your career, because, as I've said, I sense this is going to be something very different than what you've done in the past. I'm getting entrepreneur vibes, or opening up some kind of business of your own that's not really for everyone, and that may be why it seems less left field. That message isn't for everyone, but I am getting entrepreneur vibes here. Whatever it is, I can see it will be some kind of dream idea, dream the world into being, that you didn't think was possible to make money from in the past, or you didn't think that you could pull off. Like it might have gone through your mind in the past, but you just laughed it off because as good as it seemed from your perspective then, it felt a little ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles. They are not dreamers, ironically. They are very grounded. They get shit done. So even though this will feel like a dream to you, there is a logical and practical grounded side to it. It can really work with good planning and research. I do want to clarify the Queen of Pentacles because she's representing your opportunities in this next chapter of your career. So let's see what else we can get here. What is the Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What is that? The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, and 2 more fell on the ground. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Is that the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Wow, okay. Nine of Cups. endless opportunities for this Nine of Cups. Sorry, I'm getting messages and the words are not coming out properly. Endless opportunities. This new path is going to open your eyes to many different ways of making money, I feel. You may find when you start down this new path that you are like, you're like, wow, I can try this and I can try this and I can try this. A YouTuber, for example, sure, they can have a YouTube channel, but if that's successful, they could then open an Etsy account that relates back to what they do on YouTube. They could start a blog, they could start a podcast, they could start selling things. Many doors and ideas will come to you, I feel. I'm feeling this new career path, Four of Swords, is going to mean more opportunities for longer rest periods with the Four of Swords here. That's not to say it's going to be easy. It'll be hard work, but there's this message that you'll have time to retreat, to rest, and to have time for yourself. And that's probably because of the Queen of Pentacles energy. You will be the queen of prioritizing things and having a logical approach to things. Nine of Pentacles, you'll have this sense of independence and self-confidence that you've never had before with the Nine of Pentacles here. In the more common Pamela Coleman Smith or Rider-Waite deck, a woman is pictured with the Nine of Pentacles. She's dressed in these expensive clothes, standing in her garden, and she's surrounded by pentacles. She's very accomplished and, she can really enjoy the fruits of her labor without the need to overdo it, without the need to work herself to the bone. I love this for you, group 2. Let's get some more of these cards and see what else comes through for you. That one wants to come out, I feel. Inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. Yes. Trust that instinct. Trust those feelings to try that thing. Trust what inspires you in this next chapter of your career, group 2. Eternity. Give yourself permission to slow down. As I said with the Four of Swords coming up before, there is going to be this sense of having more time for yourself and being able to slow down. It's not without its hard work, but there is this sense that you will have more time to slow down, and you need to remind yourself that you can. You don't have to be go, go, go all of the time. You may be the type of person that finds it hard to slow down. But I can see with the Four of Swords coming up, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, that you're gonna be able to. And you just need to give yourself permission to do that. Unleash. Hold nothing back. Expand into the universe. Hell yes, group 2. Hold nothing back. Don't let this hangman energy take over. There is this need to release something, those expectations, as I was saying before, and really stand strong like this king and queen here. Look at them. I can't believe you got the Queen and King of Pentacles in a career reading. That's amazing. Breathe. Inhale stardust, exhale magic. Again, I feel like this relates back to give yourself permission to slow down. Breathe and take it all in, because this is going to be a very different time for you. This next chapter of your career is going to mean not only following a dream with the Lizard card under here, but also finding financial abundance and independence, King and Queen of Pentacles, and really having that time to rest as well. Your main challenge in the next chapter is getting past that uncertainty and lack of confidence in relation to this new path. Releasing those limiting beliefs and those expectations. But that's what I've got for you, group 2. The next chapter of your career will mean bringing some kind of dream into a profitable and fulfilling reality and connecting with like-minded people. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Hello, group 3. If you chose the Amazonite crystal and the Mermaid Tarot deck, then this will be your reading on the next chapter of your career. We will first get your pre-shuffled oracle cards out, then your tarot cards. So what do we have here? Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. We have the Weaver. The Outlaw. The Outlaw, I love that. And Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Okay, so straight off the bat, I'm feeling the next chapter of your career is going to involve doing something very different, something outside of the box. And I did get this message in another reading, but very outside of the box for you with this Outlaw card here. Going down a path that's less conventional. I'm getting a similar message to, I think it was group 2's reading here. There may be a message for you in group 2's reading. But I can see with this Outlaw card that the next chapter of your career will mean trying something new or doing what you're currently doing now, but in a different way. Approaching your career from a new perspective. A fresh set of eyes. Being an outlaw, essentially, in a good way, not being a sheep, not following what everyone else is doing or the way everyone else does it. You will be the weaver of your own fate. You've got Weaver here. You will be the weaver of your own fate. There's something here about knowing that the way you've been taught to do things in the past, the way you've been brought up to do things doesn't seem to work. And there's this need in the next chapter to really take the reins of your situation. You'll be steering your career in a way, in a pattern that's unique to you, that fits you and your lifestyle. You'll be really focused on creating the career that suits your lifestyle so that you can live a more comfortable, abundant, and fulfilling life. Really making choices based off what feels right and what works for you. Some of you may be starting some kind of side hustle, a small business, like a small business on the side whilst working your current job, something that inspires you and makes you feel that creative spark that gives you motivation and lights your fire. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. You will realize in this next chapter that there are far more choices, far more ways to make money than you realized in the past. I'm feeling there's going to be this epiphany where you realize you can make money in multiple different ways, that the universe is in fact abundant and there's many opportunities out there for you. This next chapter of your career group 3, I see you adopting a different mindset. You'll be working more with the energies, with the universe, and using everything at your disposal so that you can have a more abundant life, create more money, and have a more fruitful and fulfilling life. You'll really be manifesting opportunities in this next chapter, I feel. This Topaz card is advice around your current situation, I feel. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So we'll get more from this with your tarot cards, but there is something you need to release here so that your career can flourish, so that these ideas, these opportunities, this weaver can come into existence. Okay, let's see what comes through here. So we're first going to get your current energy in work. So what is group 3's current energy, please, Spirit, around their work? What is group 3's current energy? Page of Wands. Interesting. Page of Wands representing your current situation. You may have recently started a new job, Group 3, started a new role at work, or started studying. Some of you are feeling quite eager and excited about something. I'm going to get another card on this, on your current situation. I haven't done that in the previous ones, but let's see. Can we please get another... What is this Page of Wands, please, Spirit? What is this Page of Wands? Judgment. Okay, some of you have found some kind of new calling. Some of you have found some kind of new calling. Group 3 with Judgment here. Or you're currently being awoken to the fact that your current career path isn't for you and you want to try something new. Page of Wands, you want to do something that inspires you and excites you. I'm feeling Group 3, the next chapter of your career is beginning now. You are self-reflecting, I feel, having some kind of revelation for some. This may be because you're unhappy at your current workplace, or you are simply at this stage of evaluation, figuring out how you can start this new role, get promoted, you know, thinking of new and different ways to be successful. You are in a good place right now, or your mindset's in the right place, I feel. Okay, and challenges and obstacles in this next chapter of your career. Challenges and obstacles in this next chapter. One more. What challenges and obstacles are coming for Group 3 in this next chapter, please? Flying out today. The Hermits. In this next chapter, you need to be careful you don't isolate yourself too much with the Hermit here in your obstacles. Be careful you don't isolate yourself too much or spend too much time reflecting on your next move. That's not to say don't reflect. We all need to reflect and, you know, we all need to reflect and evaluate if we aren't happy. But there's this message here around not sitting in something, sitting in your feelings or overthinking your decisions in this next chapter of your career. And what opportunities are coming? What opportunities are coming in this next chapter, please, Spirit? What opportunities are coming in this next chapter? The Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing growth. You'll be improving your skills in some way in this next chapter. Eight of Pentacles. Mastering some kind of craft, studying or being promoted for your hard work. I'm also intuitively feeling from this particular Eight of Pentacles, you'll be working with others more in this next chapter. Look at all these children working together, helping one another. I sense you'll have more people around you helping you or connecting, you know, connecting with more people in this during mastering this new skill or learning something new. You'll be connecting with others. And advice for this next chapter. What advice is there for Group 3 for this next chapter of their career, please? The Moon. interesting advice. The moon can be around confusion and but I'm hearing face your fears. I'm hearing face your fears with the moon coming up here. Your subconscious may be fighting your conscious in this next chapter. There's going to be this point in this next chapter of your career where you feel confused or uncertain about something, and Spirit wants you to let go of that negative self-talk and shed light on why you're having those fears, I feel. What have we got at the back? Yeah. Spirit wants to stand in your independence, 9 of Pentacles. Be confident and recognize your hard work, the hard work you've put in. You will have had to let go of much to get to this stage in your career. Unbound yourself from those ties, saying goodbye to some kind of old belief system. Spirit really wants you to not focus on the negative in this next chapter. Remind yourself of the good and don't focus on the things that could go wrong. What else have we got? Focus on healing yourself and have faith the universe will provide. Wheel of Fortune, because these big changes in your career in this next chapter may be challenging at times, but those challenges are there to help you develop your skills and make the changes required for future growth and great success, I feel. There's this need to forgive either yourself or others in this next chapter. Forgive yourself or others so that you can be truly successful in this next chapter and so you can lead a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Release any emotions that are working against you. Topaz is a crystal that helps with trust. Trust in others, trust in yourself, and trust in the universe. I'm feeling trust. I'm feeling you need to trust that things will work out in this next chapter. Trust is important here. This new, different way that you'll be approaching how you make money, this less conventional way, will bring its own challenges internally for you, I feel, Group 3. You'll be having this internal war, questioning whether this new perspective, this new way of doing things is worth your time, questioning whether you are wasting your time. But I do sense that that's conditioning. That's because society, the community, your parents have taught you that that's not the way it's done. So there'll be some healing and a lot of internal work around your career and how you make money in this next chapter, I feel. And your main obstacle is getting out of your head. Getting out of your head. The Hermit's overthinking, overanalyzing your choices, even though they feel right to you. The Hermit is usually a good thing. The Hermit's a seeker of knowledge and really goes within and spends that time alone thinking, which we all need to do. But given the positioning of this card, I'm feeling, yes, you should heal. Yes, you should do that inner work, but you shouldn't overthink, overanalyze. You shouldn't question everything in this next chapter. That 5 of Cups coming up before at the back of the deck, the 5 of Cups, over-analyzing. You shouldn't question everything in this next chapter. The 5 of Cups coming up is showing me you shouldn't focus on all the negative, all the things that could go wrong. I'm feeling Spirit's main advice in this next chapter of your career, Group 3, is to focus your energy on all of the things that could go right. Yes, face your fears, shed light on some things, acknowledge your feelings, but don't sit in those fears. Let's find out some more on this 8 of Pentacles. I've been doing this in each reading because the 8 of Pentacles is representing the opportunities coming for you in this next chapter. So I do want to get more on that. the Sun, joy and light. Oh, the Seven of Cups. And one more. What is these opportunities coming for group 3? And Death. Amazing. Amazing. The Sun, the Seven of Cups, Death. Your opportunities are endless. There's going to be this enthusiasm, this motivation, I feel, in this next chapter of your career. You'll feel more confident, more content, more happy, while mastering some kind of skill, Eight of Pentacles. You will feel more content and happy than you have in the past around your career, even with the challenges that we've spoken about, Hermit. The Sun is joy, happiness, success. The Sun shows me this next career chapter is going to be an incredibly positive and uplifting environment for you, Group 3. A lot more doors will be opening for you, Seven of Cups. Many more doors will be opening. The options will be endless. The universe will provide, Buffalo Spirit. And, you know, I sense this will be a good thing for you, these opportunities. And it will be a big change for you, Death. Death is about change and transformation. You may be closing one door, but another one will open and the opportunities will be endless, Seven of Cups. This is looking good. Let's get some extra cards here on the next chapter of your career. Courage, wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. So you need to have that courage. It is going to be a little bit different. It is going to be confusing at times. But remind yourself that you are the weaver of your own fate. And let go of anything that's holding you back and assisting you in, you know, anything that's helping you with these limiting beliefs. You need to let go of that. I didn't word that right, but you know what I mean. You are your own sun, moon, and stars, singularity. So you can be different. It's okay to do things differently. You are your own person. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. Dark side, don't hide yourself away. Could there be any more cards about releasing limiting beliefs, being yourself and not hiding? The Hermit. Don't hide yourself away in this next chapter of your career. You need to put yourself out there and don't be afraid to be yourself. Light. Without the dark, we'd never see the stars. Dark side and light. That's beautiful. So the next chapter of your career is going to be a big positive change for you, Group 3. A lot of growth is coming for you, I feel, emotionally as well, internally. Weaving your own fate, mastering a skill, doing things differently, trying something new and educating yourself on something, I feel. And with the Page and Judgment here, I sense with your current energy, you are already at the initial stages of this. You're already contemplating it. You're already thinking about it, thinking about these changes you want to make, possibly thinking about starting a course or something you want to learn more about, or educating yourself more on a subject so you can really master that skill. And I sense this leap into the unknown. This leap into the unknown will be great for you. After some work, after facing your fears, getting past any negative self-talk, any self-doubt, you will be happier, more independent, and you'll be in this fulfilling, content place. The Sun came up before. But that's what I have for you, Group 3. That's what I'm seeing in this next chapter of your career. Amazing. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Hello, group 4. If you chose the Hawkstone Crystal and the Mystical Moments Tarot deck, then this will be your reading on the next chapter of your career. I'll be getting your tarot cards in just a moment, but first we'll look at your pre-shuffled oracle cards here. So we've got Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Ooh, that's a good sign. We've got the Observer. Power, also a good sign. Power, more power in this next chapter. And we've got Aquamarine. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Beautiful. So this next chapter of your career is going to be a powerful one. And a lucky time for you, group 4. Rabbit Spirit. I love this for you. I'm feeling you are really going to be seen in the workplace by your colleagues, by your managers. You're going to be seen for the hard worker you are. It's going to be a lucky time for you, but also I've sensed you've earned that recognition. Rabbit Spirit is always on the go, always busy and super clever. So I sense you are really going to be recognized in this next chapter because you are intelligent and you are a hard worker. This next chapter is going to be a very fruitful and successful time for you, I feel. All the readings have been really great today, but I feel like now is a lucky time is a wonderful card to get. Rabbits can be quite fearful though. They can be quite fearful. They can be unwilling to be vulnerable. So I do sense there's a message here around allowing yourself to be vulnerable in a sense with Rabbit Spirit here. Don't be afraid to be yourself in the workplace, I feel. You don't need to unload yourself to everyone, to tell everyone about your worries and your troubles, but there's this message here around allowing yourself to be fully yourself. Don't hold back your personality or who you are. Because I sense who you are as a person will, in fact, bring you much power in this next chapter of your career. It'll bring you much power. This is going to be a powerful time for you. I sense many of you are going to be going into a leadership position or having some kind of responsibility in the workplace. Be given some kind of new responsibility in the workplace that's going to place you in a position where you are the person people go to for answers. You are the nay or yay, or the yay or nay person. It's interesting that you got this Observer card and the Aquamarine card, because there is this message I feel around slowing down and observing, really taking in your surroundings in the workplace and observing what others are doing, how they're acting, what their patterns are. There's a message here around you learning from others or learning from a particular person in this next chapter, I feel. Part of your job might quite literally be observing others. You know, this may be because you take on this power role and part of your job is observing others, supervising others. But I also feel there's a message here around looking for inner guidance with the Aquamarine card here. Looking for that inner guidance with, you know, watching others and learning from them, then following what your gut tells you to do, what your intuition tells you to do. But let's get your tarot cards here. So, Spirit, what is Group 4's current work situation? So we're going to get your current energy first to get an idea of how this will impact the next chapter of your career. Ten of Wands, yeah. Your career is weighing heavily on you at this time, group 4. I'm pretty sure another group got the Ten of Wands in their current energy. There's some heavy energies going on. Your career is weighing heavy on you at this time, group 4. I can see you have a lot of weight on you at the moment. You are really feeling the load. You may have quite a bit of stress in your actual workplace, or you're feeling the stress around what career path to choose. I can see you are determined and ambitious. I can see that. I might just get one more card on the Ten of Wands here. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Stress and anxiety around something. Stress and anxiety around something. Something in relation to your work life you were stressed and anxious about. You may have been having trouble sleeping because of this. You are feeling overwhelmed and burnt out, I feel, with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords here. But let's find out what challenges and obstacles are coming in this next chapter for group 4. What challenges and obstacles are coming in this next chapter, please, Spirit? What challenges and obstacles are coming in this next chapter? That one wants to come out. The Four of Swords, yeah. You may not have much time for rest in this next chapter. You may not have much time for rest in this next chapter of your career, group 4. I'm sensing you'll be gaining more responsibility, so this may mean a little more pressure in this next chapter. I'll get back to that in a moment though. Let's get your cards out. And what opportunities are coming in this next chapter? What opportunities are coming for group 4 in this next chapter of their career, please? The Star. If I can pick it up, throw it down, pick it up again. The Star is representing the opportunities in your next chapter. You have this this power of Threads, Fate, Oracle, and the Star. I'm hearing you will be a star. You will be a star in the workplace. I'll clarify the Star in just a moment to get more on your opportunities. But the next card is advice from Spirit. Straight out. And the Lovers. Interesting. You have the Lovers here. Your advice from Spirit is to find a colleague you know and trust. There's something about a partnership in the workplace here. Some of you may be looking for a partner, like looking for a partner to start this new business, not everyone, but mostly I'm feeling there's this need to platonically partner up. Find a friend in the workplace so you can bounce ideas off one another. For some, there may be some kind of big decision you need to make in this next chapter also. The Lovers can be an indication of a big decision. What do have we got at the back here? 8 of Swords. Yeah, finding someone to bounce off will help you to get out of your head, group 4. It'll help you to get out of your head. This will help you with any restrictions you're putting on yourself, any negative self-talk that's going on. 9 of Wands. It will help you feel less alone when you're tired and overwhelmed, when you're fighting to keep your head above water. 6 of Pentacles. It'll mean you will have someone in your life that can give to you when you need, and you can do the same in return. In this next chapter of your career, I'm seeing there's going to be someone that enters the workplace that's going to be like your right-hand man, your partner in crime. And Spirit's advice is to embrace this connection because they will assist you on making it further up the ladder, I feel. Power. They'll assist you to make it further up the ladder. They'll assist you to gain that power and recognition and to be put in that position where others look to you for answers, I feel. Embracing some kind of platonic work relationship is going to assist you with leveling up in your career. Because I can see this next chapter of your career is going to be you getting some kind of responsibility that might weigh on you. 4 of Swords, that will make you feel a little tired. Which, aren't we all tired? Even when we're doing something we enjoy, it can be tiring. So yeah, I do want to clarify the star. I've done that in all the other readings, clarify the opportunities coming. But yes, you're just going to have to watch out about overworking yourself in this next chapter, I feel, with the 4 of Swords there. What is this opportunity? What is the star, please, Spirit? What is this opportunity? Ten of Pentacles. Yes. The best card you can get. You will be highly successful. Let's get your other cards. King of Wands. Oh, that's too many. One more, please. What opportunities are coming? And the King of Cups. You've got the 10 of Pentacles and 2 Kings. I love that these kings in this deck are women, by the way. I think it has extra kings, like it has extra cards. But you will be building something that's lasting. You will be building something that's lasting. You will be highly successful. The 10 of Pentacles is the best card you can get in a career reading. It indicates much financial abundance. It can be an indication of, you know, owning your own business or creating some kind of empire. That won't be the case for everyone, but I can see with the 10 of Pentacles here that you will be highly successful in this next chapter of your career, group 4. You'll be very secure, be in a very secure position, financially stable and looked up to, I feel. I really am getting leadership vibes with the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 Kings here. King of Wands, you know, I sense with the King of Wands that you'll be respected in the workplace. I'm feeling you'll be liked by many. The King of Wands is the more social and likable of all kings, so of all of the kings. So I do feel there's going to be this sense of not only respect, but people are genuinely going to like you. And people will come to you for answers. King of Cups. I think I already said this, but the King of Cups is a sign that part of this new opportunity in this next chapter of your career is going to mean others coming to you for answers or advice. I'm getting mentor or supervisor vibes here. I do feel people are really going to respect and admire you and see you as this star, this wise person. This wise sensei of the workplace, I'm hearing. This next chapter is going to bring opportunities that feel like blessings. Now is a lucky time. But I also sense you've worked hard for it. 10 of Wands. You have worked hard for what is coming to you. You are a hard worker. It's clear you are a very hard worker, you know, in your current energy. So what feels like good luck and blessings in this next chapter, I feel, is simply good karma coming to you. You have earned what's coming, group 4. Just be sure you aren't running yourself into the ground because of some kind of expectation you have on yourself. Make sure you get your rest and have breaks. Which is why I'm feeling the Lovers is so important here. You need your work wife or work husband. Finding a platonic co-working friend who has your back and will help you the way you help others, because they, you know, they are there. They are there. Spirit is saying they're there, so it must be so. They may not be there yet, but I sense with the Lovers coming up that they will be. Perhaps a new person starting or someone coming across from another team to help out your team. Perhaps someone you'll meet that wants to be your partner, that wants to start this business you've wanted for so long. Someone who will help release those burdens. Someone who has, you know, the same drive as you, and will bring more harmony and flow into the workplace. Who will bring friendship as well, I feel. Someone who you can bounce ideas off. But let's see what else comes up here for you. Thrive. There's enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. Again, power. You will thrive in this next chapter. There's enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. Expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. But there is this message here around working in harmony, understanding that some things can be uncomfortable and it may not flow perfectly at all times. There's always going to be obstacles. But you just need to trust that inner guidance and be the wonderful person that you are, the kind person that you are, I feel. Boundaries. Someone else got this. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. So you need to ensure you do have boundaries, that you aren't putting too many expectations on yourself and you are resting. You need to ensure that there's no like deceitful or shady people manipulating you, and, you know, understand that there's space for you to thrive and for others, I feel, in this next chapter. And last one. Just has, sorry, I was just looking at the back of the deck. Eclipse, celebrate cycles. So remember to slow down and celebrate your wins. Remember to slow down and celebrate. And we've got reevaluate. In the starlight sky, we still look for the falling stars. So there is this message to not go backwards, I feel, with this reevaluate card. In this next chapter, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel tired. You may be talking yourself down and not thinking you can do it. But remember, you are the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is coming. The Star, the two Kings, King of Wands, King of Cups. You are more than capable and you can win in this next chapter. It is meant for you, I feel. But that's what I have for you, group 4. I'm feeling this next chapter of your career will be a busy time for you. You will have more responsibility. You will be able to be more yourself, and people are really going to look up to you, I feel. You're going to be in a very stable and successful position with the 10 of Pentacles coming up before, and you will be a star. But that's what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading, if you liked the video, please don't forget to like it and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.